What is up, Michigan Nation? It's your boy TJ Ronin. You can find me on the socials at TJ_Ronin. I got my co-pilot Johnny Olden in the house. What's up, Johnny? How we doing, brother?
Yo, what's going on?
Shit, man.
I'm doing good. You can find me on YouTube, Johnny Olden Jr., Twitter, Johnny Olden Jr.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, it's already another week. I feel like this thing flew by, literally. I was just telling Johnny before the show, I'm on like 30 straight hours, no sleep right now, boys. So bear with me. I could have some moments tonight, but we're going to keep rolling, keep going. We got a show to do, so we're going to do it. So we're looking forward to that. So, all right, boys, you guys already know the deal. This is the call-in show. For every $100, we will go an extra hour. We went 3 last week, which was greatly appreciated. We got a major recruiting weekend, boys. Like, this is an absolutely epic weekend that we're going to be embarking on. Plus, we have some major commitment dates set over the next 3 weeks, which I'm sure we'll hit on tonight too. But again, this is the call-in show. It's open topic. So whatever you guys want to talk about, let us know, and we'll hit on it. So looking forward to that. I'll drop the call-in link in the chat. We can get to it. But Johnny, is there anything you wanted to hit on before we let the people speak?
No. I was telling you, I was arguing with Buckeye fans on Twitter all day through the day, so I'm just tired of them, bro. They just so annoying. They annoying, bro.
It's a typical Thursday, Johnny. You're just arguing with some Buckeyes, typical Thursday. I mean, Garrison. So word is now we'll see if he does, but he's supposed to call in today. He wants to call me out. He's saying I misrepresented him on Tuesday. I'm not entirely sure where I misrepresented him, but we'll find out. And if there's a time to get me, it's today, because like I said, 0 sleep over the last 30 hours. But we're good. We're gonna grind through it.
Running on film.
I don't need sleep to beat a Buckeye. We'll be all right. All right, yeah, and I'm good. I'm good, Mark. We're just busy, brother. Just busy. All right, boys. So we got the call-in. We got the call-in show link. Let us know. Call in. We'll do the damn thing. I will say that it does appear that Malik Dabney. Let's see. Double check before I speak. I'm sorry, Markel. See, I said Malik. Markel Dabney. I think that is the little secret GIF by Hayes Fawcett. Now, if something changed today, because I was on the road today, so I wasn't able to see if there was anything new that developed. But I have a feeling that's the Hayes Fawcett GIF is the Markel Dabney. Markel Dabney actually announced. I'll share this with you guys. He announced on yesterday, I believe. Let's double check. Of course I can't. Yes, I can. All right. So yeah, it was yesterday. We'll share it here with everybody. He is actually just announced that he will be committing. Announcement coming 6/21, boys and girls. Now, here's what's interesting about this. He's already committed to SMU. You know what I'm saying? So we have an announcement, but you're already committed to another. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We're not going to ruin any surprise. I mean, I guess maybe we did, but I think we're all quite aware of what this looks like. And I think this is the Hayes Fawcett graphic. I could be wrong, though, but I do think this is what we talked about on Tuesday, and I think we're right. But we'll see. We're down for it. So that's the update there, and all that. So all right, we'll bring Timothy up here because he is the first caller. I don't know where my callers are. We got open lines, ladies and gentlemen. Come bring the heat. Let us know what is on your mind. We are in the midst of a major recruiting weekend. So I will bring Timothy up if he's ready. Actually, I don't see him. I don't know if he's ready. When he's ready, I'll pull him up. I don't see him. Well, actually, I do see him. He's back from the dead, baby. All right, Timothy. What's up, buddy? How we doing, Timothy?
Good.
What up, Big
That
Tim?
Vanderbilt quarterback. He just started a war with the Big Ten. He talking
Yeah.
about the Big Ten is soft after after winning the Rose Bowl 4 in a row and bringing home and dominating in the playoffs back to back season, and he has the other nerve to say that to say that the whole conference is soft.
Yeah. What's your
Then
thoughts on it?
they going and guess what? Uh, they with his own fans and it's back in when the Vandy fans they talking about since he beat Alabama that he can talk smack to any team,
Hmm. Well, that's
including
great.
the Big Ten.
The Big Ten has won the last two national championships and has kind of dominated the SEC. So he
You
just
know,
talking.
you know what's funny about that? If I can, hold on, let me
And one more
interject.
thing,
Go ahead.
Ohio State in 21, they won the Rose Bowl. In 22, James Franklin. In 23, Jim Harbaugh. In 24, Ryan Day just won the Rose Bowl again. So the Big Ten is on a 4 game winning the streak in the Rose Bowl, and that's not easy.
Yeah, so this debate is actually kind of funny because I made a post saying, this is the opportunity for Ohio State fans and Michigan
And
fans.
Garrison, he real mad.
Yeah, he is real mad, isn't he? What do you say, Timothy? I know he's talking that junk. What do you say?
But I was on the hit show, and he got so mad that he couldn't even speak. The partner, he did all the mad talk.
Really? We'll
Garrison,
see.
what he mad over about? Larry Johnson?
Yeah, the quarterback.
The quarterback,
Because
our quarterback,
I
their
told
quarterback.
I told him that if this was a player from LSU or Georgia or Alabama, we probably can tell them that we see you in the a New Year's Six bowl, and we see you in the playoffs. We all know that the football performance it can the back up their smart mouth. But Vanderbilt, their football performance, it's it's not that the football performance is not that good. So that tells them that but they should have but they should have no business telling another conference they're just as good as the SEC or trending to be the better conference is telling them that that every team is soft and your football performance it can't really back up the words that's coming out of your mouth compared to a Kirby Smart team or a Alabama team.
And Bama gonna have to. prove it. You know, people holding up Bama to the standard, that's about to change. Nick Saban gone. That standard, you're gonna have to keep proving that standard now. You know, so in a minute, getting
I
that
think it's
win
gone.
over Bama might not mean what it used to. You get what I'm saying?
I think that standard's gone. I actually think it's. I think we'll see. Kalen DeBoer gets another year, but I don't know if
Yeah,
he's a
he
fit, man.
won. He won, but 10, the almost. He won about 9 national titles, and we stopped him from winning his 10th one at Bama.
Yep. I want to show everybody. So for those who don't know, Diego Pavea made this comment. You want to play with the best. You don't want to play with the Big Ten. You ignore whatever. I mean, like long story short, he's essentially saying Big Ten's garbage. SEC's the shit. But then, what's funny is the Buckeyes started giving us some credit. Back-to-back Natty champs. You know, all they're recognizing our championship now. You know, which I'm not. You know, obviously it's all fun when we can unite again. Although I
They
know
probably did doing that they probably just that telling them that we had that they had to defend their whole conference and including the school that they still mad. And I watch the this podcast today on the Big Ten lockdown. Isaiah was talking about that this is the first time that he experienced a whole off season where where the team that just won a national title, instead of them instead of them proving that the SEC that they can do it back to back season, they running around complaining about that fourth loss. And this is the first time he ever seen a national champion not going around but telling some other teams that trying to bring home a national no title. They should be telling the SEC, if y'all want to win a national title, y'all have to beat us. But no, the Buckeyes, they rather but go around and complaining that we failed again. We did not get the job done. And now we have to go back to the worst stadium to lose at, the big house.
Yeah, well, the Buckeyes are going to get a lot of awakenings. I mean, I don't know if anyone caught. And Timothy, we'll get your final thoughts here because we gotta keep moving. But did you guys see today? Warde Manuel essentially said there's been no discussion of losses of wins or playoffs or any of that stuff. Did you guys see that today?
I didn't see
I,
that.
So
no,
Sam Webb and
no, not me.
Sam Webb had Warde Manuel on. Now I didn't get to. Full transparency, I did not get to listen to it, but I did have some people send me some snippets. And
That player that they trying to get. I know his last name is Webb. Is he related to Sam Webb?
no, Donovan Webb, and Donovan Webb was actually just predicted to go to Michigan today. I believe EJ Holland put the prediction in. I think. Again, I was out today, so I didn't see everything. But all right, Timothy, let's get your final thoughts here, and we'll get the show.
He thinks that we gonna get higher.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Looking
We
at
want
one.
Hyder. We want Hyder. All right, final thoughts here, Timothy. Final thoughts,
Okay.
buddy.
Yes. Your brothers. You have a great day, and
You too, Timothy.
and 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 we gonna need the show them that that, that, that this is not the old Big Ten. The Big Ten it's improving, and we gonna need the show the SEC to see that we just starting. our dominant days, and the end is here to stay.
Absolutely. And we dominated them last year, Timothy. So we'll do it again. I think the Big Ten's on the up. Appreciate you, Timothy. Thanks for calling in, buddy. All right. Go blue.
Yeah,
Go
Go
blue.
blue, brother.
go blue.
My man, Timothy. Coming straight with the heat. He brought the Diego Rivera situation to us.
Yeah, I don't know what
It
he's
is
talking about with that. The Big Ten has been dominating the last 2 years.
we owned them. We owned the SEC last year.
You can't keep living off of Georgia. That was 2 years ago.
Bro,
And then the Bama, you can't keep living off of Bama and Georgia. The same way I tell Ohio State fans about talking about, well, we dominated you guys for 20 years. That was nice. You ain't beat us since 2019. Like, give me a break. You know, you just think about this. Think about how long 2019 was. Think about how long ago that was. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
Exactly. So the same thing goes for the SEC. After a while, everything that you did, you slowly lose it because you're not currently doing it. So he's living off of, we beat Bama. Congratulations. So did we.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I want to give a shout out. Yeah, you're wrong, Johnny. I want to give a shout out here to Kenji Davis. Thank you for coming a member, Kenji Davis. Greatly appreciate it. I actually can't see your membership level, but I appreciate you becoming a member of the community. I should check that out. Let me see if I can get it. Forgive my dog if you hear it, by the way. It likes to bark at things that are outside.
How to check if someone's
What the hell? Anyways, let's get to. But thank you, Kenji. When I see your membership level, I'll give you a shout out. We got Nick here with some blasphemy, the type of stuff that gets you banned for life.
Yeah.
Calvin Russell over K Adams. Fight me, bro. I mean, those are fighting words, bro. Like, what do you talk? I mean, if I had, all right. So if I had to choose Calvin Russell to Michigan, or I get K Adams, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going K Adams. All right, so but shout out to Calvin Russell. Hopefully we get him. All right, so we got a bunch of callers. Let's get to him. We got Juju in the house. What's up, Juju? How we doing, brother?
Yeah, what's the word?
What up, Juju?
Shit, the word is Donovan Webb's looking blue, huh?
Shit, the word is a lot of people looking blue.
Yeah, it's next 3 weeks are gonna be pretty good. I think we're gonna get 6 to 7 kids, man.
Well, I mean, I know. I mean, silently, we got some. It's about 6 or 7 kids. So it's been a real good week for recruiting in particular.
Kenji Davis is Connor Stallions, guys. Salute to you, Kenji Davis. Thank you for joining the Connor Stallions team. That is the number one, the highest tier of all of our tiers. We really appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. You are officially a guardian of the Michigan Manifesto. Please take great care with that responsibility. Juju, not to cut you off. I'm sorry. It was just, big deal here. But yeah, so go on, buddy. What you were saying?
No, I was just saying it was a big weekend. I mean, June 27th through the July 5th is gonna be a movie. like if they keep looking the way they are, and
so. Let's hit on it. Let's hit on it, Juju. Because I mean, for people who are not aware, and I know like some people are busy Tuesday, they may not have heard. I gave a projection of who I think is going to land in the class. Juju, let's do a rundown here. You let me know if you disagree with this.
Hit or miss. We can do a hit or miss.
Let's do hit or miss, and we'll also give commitment dates. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's just do F it. Savion Hyder. How we feeling?
Hit.
I think so too. I'm thinking Savion Hyder's a hit. We do have to worry about Tennessee, but let's just
but I want to bring a good point to Tennessee that me and my boy were talking about. I think schematically, even more so, like Michigan makes way more sense than Tennessee. They're more of a kind of air it out a little bit, and Michigan's like they're gonna be more balanced. So just that little quick hit, I don't think a lot of people are talking about. I think it's more of a fit.
I think Michigan's more of a natural fit, even just his personality and identity.
Bro, he just seems like a Michigan. He's quiet, bro, humble. He just wants the ball.
I know he deleted his Instagram, and he, yeah. I mean, so we'll see. Hopefully, we'll get an idea how that goes. We got Malachi Lee, hit or miss.
See, I know a couple schools are heating it up right now.
Yeah,
but
Texas.
Yeah, I'm actually not worried about Texas. I'm actually worried about Georgia and Bama, like just slightly. Because
Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't know. I'm unaware of Georgia. I mean, I know
I'm
Texas.
not worried about Texas because I know Texas's board is big with tackles.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I agree.
So I know if they would have to miss on a couple guys to get Lee. I think he's like third on the list, but I think hit. We have the last visit. He commits the week later. I think hit.
All right, John Turntine. He commits July 4th.
This one I'm going back and forth.
Malachi Lee, so everyone knows, commits the 27th. He's visiting this weekend. He will be committing June 27th. A lot of these kids are committing over the next 3 weeks.
Damn, Jet Washington just committed to Oregon. Fuck.
Who did?
Jet Washington.
I mean, we weren't really in on that, man.
I know. No, I was just saying he's a big player. Who was the next one? John Turntine.
John Turntine, big time.
I think we're making him priority. I think we need interior offensive linemen bad. I think we're gonna miss out on what's Connectic's boys, Zaden. I don't think that's Texas land right there. So I think we're gonna turn up the heat because I think Texas is gonna land Ojo and Zaden.
Well, speaking of Zaden, Kinetic actually has some, he has some intel he'll share with us when he comes on eventually. So we'll talk about it regarding Zaden Crimpen.
It would be a nice get, but
all right. So I actually think we're gonna get John Turntine too. But I will say, out of like the ones that I'm saying we're gonna get, this is one of my least confident. All right, Calvin Russell. Calvin Russell, July 5th announcement date. Does Michigan have what it takes to pull it off?
Look, I was very intrigued with them, how they got him to campus. I know probably a lot don't know how they got him there, but they mean business right now.
Right.
But
right. He didn't just come.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to share on Tuesday. I think we're gonna move. But he didn't just come. We'll just say that.
Agreed. I think we're gonna move. I think we're gonna move him, but I think we're too late. I think it's a miss.
We'll see. It could be one of those ones where like
could be we come back to, but I think right now
it's like November, October time. Maybe we'll see. All right, Travis Johnson, July 4th. This is probably the worst kept secret, huh?
God, this is so bad, bro. This dude is literally committed. He's committing, bro. Like, there's no way he doesn't.
All right, Zion Robinson, thoughts here. And does he have a commitment day? Because I haven't seen
end of July.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna say hit. What do you think?
Depending on, he's visiting Miami this weekend. We know how that should go.
I know. Yeah.
They have no wide receivers committed. They just have one actually. They just have one. So they have one wide receiver. I think they're gonna make a push for him. So it's got me a little cautious, but I still think we can win that recruitment. So I'm gonna say hit because I think we're not gonna get Russell. So I think if we got Russell, I don't think he's committed.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I can find the announcement date.
It's the end of July, is what he said. It's like a special day or some shit for him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know Miami's the one we got to kind of watch. Okay, so then the next one we're going to talk about. Deuce Gerald's just visited today. What's your word? Have you heard anything on that, Juju?
That's a miss, bro. No way. No shot.
I don't think we're getting them either.
We got
All right, Markel Dabney, who we just talked about, he's going to be announcing his commitment this Saturday. What's your thoughts?
That's one of the worst kept secrets too. Like,
yeah, that's another worst kept secret.
I'm not hiding him.
That's blue.
It's whatever.
Blue. Kari Adams, June 28th commitment. What's your thoughts on this? I know Tigers did tie it, boys. Big miss for Kari Adams. Yeah, Notre Dame, huh?
We might be able to spin later, but right now it's a big miss. He wants to play with Joey, and he's training Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame, right. Okay. Donovan Webb, July 2nd commitment date. Thoughts here?
I think we're gonna hit because Notre Dame's about to land Kari Adams and Joey. And I need to tell people that who look at the rankings, don't look at Donovan Webb's ranking. That kid is legit. And any kid that Mickens, the safety coach from Notre Dame, is thinking about taking, I'm all on board. Not even close. He's the best safeties coach in the nation. So any kid that he likes, I love.
Yeah, I'm actually going to pull Donovan Webb's huddle tape for those that don't know. He was just predicted today by EJ Holland.
I'm pretty sure he plays in Texas too.
Yeah, I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's out of Frisco, Texas.
Which, bro, that Texas pipeline is starting to hit.
Yeah, I know. A lot of kids. I know. Well, it's because Texas is full. Like they don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, like the Texas schools are. Full.
I'm 100% okay with taking Texas's scraps.
Yep. Because they're still like.
We're doing a lot of which I mean, you might mention his name, but Texas is gonna beat this out for one kid.
All right, so we're gonna keep going here. So we got Andre Clark. He's gonna be announcing June 30th at 2 p.m. What's your thoughts here?
Hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. I agree. And then Jordan Dack, he's announcing July 5th. What's your thoughts here?
Ooh. I think it's gonna be a little bit tricky, but I think he ends up in the class. I'm gonna say hit.
Yeah, I think we got him too. Michigander's giving me shit, bro. But no, it's all love, bro. I'll be real with you. I don't mind Imagine. I actually kind of like Imagine Dragons. I'll be real with you. I don't care. I said it. They have good music. All right, so hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Give me some brewskis and put on some Imagine Dragons. I fuck with it. Let's go. All right, so Donovan Webb, boys. Let's kind of talk about this. And that's kind of class. Did I miss anybody, Juju, before we maybe the linebackers?
Chase Calicut, that's Texas.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mention it. I just don't. Oh shit, Titan Davis, bro. June 20th.
Look, I think we're gonna land him, but I think that is gonna be a very close battle. Like as soon as he came off his Bama visit, he canceled all the other ones. So, but he kept us, which is very important. I think it's very important to either land him or Deuce Gerald to pair with Vallejo. So.
Yeah, listen. If we could pull Carter Meadows and Titan Davis to this defensive line class, that already
that Carter Meadows fucking recruitment is gonna be a little bit tough too. But I think that the best of both worlds is gonna. This reminds me of the Babylon recruitment to me.
So that's actually I didn't bring up Carter Meadows, did I? Until right now.
No.
Right, I don't think Meadows. I know a little bit ago we spoke, off air about Meadows, and I said Penn State. I don't think Penn State's in it anymore. I think Ohio State is they're pushing.
Just got fucking cooked by USC.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Ohio State dodged a bullet. Wayful is not like that, bro.
Bro, I like Wayful, dude. But I mean,
that man is freshman Jack Sawyer 2.0.
So what's he promised? 1.2 million a year.
It was like 2.2 million, which is over 2 years.
Over 2 years, yes. It's like 1. I heard it was like 1.
But man, if you watch his film, bro, that man he doesn't have a good motor. He doesn't have any pass rush moves. He's a bull rusher. He's a solid. He'll be a solid set the edge guy in my opinion.
Don't make me pull up his huddle tape. I'm actually a fan of
his. Bro. I seen, bro. Oh my god, I seen this one. It was so bad.
The reason I don't want to. It's fuck USC, dude.
I don't think
I like what I see from Webb.
Like 14 3-stars, bro.
I like what I see from Webb coming up, making tackles though. Against the run,
I just
getting through the wash, finding the hole,
and this kid and Wayful doesn't play against the best comp either. See,
looks like Aiden Hutchinson to me. Looks like Aiden Hutchinson to me.
Don't disrespect him like that, bro. No fucking way. This man's bull rushing. He's got bend.
Looks like Trey Hendrickson to me.
He doesn't show bend a lot in the tapes. He's stiff as hell in my opinion.
Fucking Aiden Hutchinson, dog.
Yeah, he's straight bull rushing though.
I tell you right now,
these first couple.
I told Ohio State fans like, bro,
closing
the bullet. The kid they're about to get, in my opinion, is way better.
I think he's good as fuck, Juju. All right, we're gonna have this debate for the next 4 years. I think he's good, bro.
No, I think he's gonna be fine. He's nothing special.
I disagree. I think he is special.
Like this man is like bull rushing.
I think he has first round potential.
You think so?
Look at this. Bull rush,
dude.
That doesn't mean he can't develop, though. Also,
right, so of course. So when Aiden Hudson came out of high school, he didn't have many moves either, bro. He had to work on all of it.
Legit. I'm not saying he can't, but you look at Jack Sawyer in his high school tape, it looks the same to me. Like legit, they dodged a bullet. In my opinion, Ohio State dodged. They're about to get a kid out of Duncanville that's way better.
Yeah, I don't know. I like him, but all right. Well, we could disagree here. This debate will carry on for the next 4 years, though. All right, let's give a shout out here to William S. Kane, 10-hour super chat. Get them likes up, folks. Yes, please. If you guys can like the video, we'd greatly appreciate you guys. Super chat. We are 78 away from a second hour. We greatly appreciate it. William S. Kane. Thank you very much for contributing tonight. Thank you, everybody who's contributed tonight. We have some more callers. I'm gonna so we can get the callers rolling. Nick is also waiting patiently. We'll get Nick up here. We got beat up. Oh. Guess who just called in? Garrison. We'll get Garrison on here. Me and him got to have we got to figure some shit out. We're going to pull Kinetic up here first. Kinetic, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
You tell me, man. So, you said you got some vibes on the Zaden Crimpen situation. Do you want to share that? Or
I mean, I don't want to share anything specific that was told to me, but I'll just say this: it's closer than people think it is. Yes, I admit that Texas is in the lead, in my opinion, based on the conversations I've had. It's a lot closer than people think it is, and that's why I keep putting on Twitter. That's why I keep telling people, show him some love, show him the fan base is behind him, because we're still in it. So
I mean,
that's
him
good.
or fucking I'll take him or Marky Wahlberg to pair with Turntine. So
Well,
you get Bear, shit.
Bro, you just brought up Marky Wahlberg. That was when I skipped. Marky Wahlberg, I mean, I'm thinking he's blue. I'm thinking Michigan closes this weekend.
He's a good player, bro. He just plays in shitty comp.
He's a good player. Yeah, he's a good player. Like, dude,
I brought him up in the private chat, and I sent you a thing on X as well to help you.
You sent me a thing on X, like in my DMs or on my.
He's definitely a good player, bro.
Yeah, in your DMs, just in case there's someone you missed. What about Juju? What about Zion? What do you think about him?
Thank you, Kinetic.
Zion who?
Zion Robinson.
Robinson?
Yeah, Robinson. Yeah. Wide receiver.
Oh, I mean, like I said, Miami is probably gonna make a move this weekend. It's gonna be a lot closer than people really like. I think we lead right now, of course, but I don't know. It makes me cautious with Miami, and I talked to some people about it, and yeah, I think that recruitment is gonna come down to something like.
I want to touch on. So Michigander brings a very this is a good debate point, I think, because there are people who think fans have absolutely zero influence on a recruit's decision. I'm of the opinion I don't agree with that. I think if anything, it's a net positive. And what I mean by this is this: if you can show a recruit the love from the fan base that they actually want him there, and they actually acknowledge him as a player, and what I mean by that is there's a lot of kids, their rankings don't meet their ranking. Like their film does not meet their ranking. Like they're a better player than the ranking shows. For example, Alistair Vallejo. Okay.
Shout out to Alistair Vallejo as well. Great.
Jalen fucking Pyle.
Yeah. And so stuff like that, right? So but it's not even just that either. I do believe. How about this? I know for a fact that recruits watch what the fans are saying.
Look at this goofy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that we're gonna have the final impact.
It's not the deciding factor, but it definitely has.
But it does. It's not a zero. It's not a zero factor. Like they do see what we say on these shows. They do see what we say on social media, and it does affect how they feel welcome in a fan base, in a community of a fan base that they're going to be playing in front of. It does matter to some extent, and how much it matters varies from recruit to recruit. All I'm saying, like I said, I'm not even saying that Texas isn't the lead. If I had to put money on it today, I would probably say Texas. But I'm telling you, we're not out of it.
Of course, we got last visit, so I don't think anyone thinks. I just think this is. I don't know. There's us and Texas have very similar, prevalence in players.
The biggest thing for Zaden from the conversations that I've had with him is feeling like he's at home. He outside, other than Michigan, he hasn't went too far outside of where he's from. He feels at home in Ann Arbor. He feels at home in with Michigan. Like we're the only school that has made him feel like that outside of his local area.
See, TJ, that's real Ben.
Yeah, I want Carter Meadows and Luke, but I'll live with Mikhail Blade and Carter Meadows.
Yeah, we got a little good. Hey, look, there's a lot going for us academics.
A lot.
Look, we got a little
Tariq
pipeline.
Tariq Boney, fucking our Sam, bro. Like, yeah, if we can get Titan Davis and Carter Meadows.
I mean, look, I just think there's a lot of things going right for us. Like, this kid reminds me of the Babylon recruitment, bro. A lot of teams coming in late, but we're the consistent team. And on top of that, we have a Gonzaga pipeline, bro. Evan Link, Connell Winston. So,
yeah.
And I do want to point out, the fans can have a negative impact on recruitments too.
Oh yeah, we know.
I've not personally had any recruit that I talked to tell me this, but I've got other people that talk to recruits that have told me 100%. Fans and Michigan fans have negatively affected recruits that were
since my time on Twitter. I know of one.
I know
of one for a fact since my time on Twitter that it affected.
So,
bro, I want to just make an announcement to Nick, our good friend Saint Nick. He thinks he's too good to wait in line, guys. Because every time
you can kick me down if he wants to jump on.
Not even he left because Nick does not. He's so good he can't. It's Saint Nick, right? So he can't wait.
I just listen, like Johnny said the other day. I heard the bat signal that you didn't have a whole bunch of callers in waiting, so I jumped on to help.
No, we didn't even talk about Kenneth Goodwin. I think he's gonna land in this class.
See, I keep hearing different things on him. Sometimes I hear
there's some shit that we
he's
figured out.
a silent commit. Then others I hear say he's not going to end up in the class. I don't know what to believe on that. Shout out to Orlando in the chat.
Oh shoot! Hey Orlando.
To me, him or Calvin Thomas.
It's Alice. Is that Alice?
Good LB2.
Yeah. Shout out to Orlando, man. Yeah. So but I agree. So the Goodwin one's interesting because it looks like essentially what we have here.
Look at that Dan.
Come on, bro. You have Nick Abrams, you have Kenneth Goodwin, you have Markel Dabney. There's one more. Who am I missing, Juju? I'm going to your list.
I don't know about that Dabney kid. Not gonna lie.
Come on, Juju.
Dude, all right, dude. You know what's funny? A lot of people like him. His coverage skills look really good, though. Do you disagree with that?
No, I don't disagree with that. I mean, I see the vision. Look, they're going for athletic linebackers.
Is he the one that was quoted saying that they told him he could be like in the Jayshon Barham role?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I mean, I think
I ain't gonna be fake and act like I like everyone we pick up. Like I ain't that type of fanboy. So
okay, but Juju, has there been a recruit that we got that you felt like that you weren't that high on, and then he turned around and surprised you and you were like, oh, I was wrong.
Of course.
So who was the last one? Who's the first one that comes to mind when I say that?
The first one that comes to mind, shit.
I'm trying to think. That's a good question, Kennedy.
Believe it or not, it was Mike Samerstill.
Bro.
Just because of the level of comp that he played.
So I didn't think he wouldn't be good, but no one saw that coming.
No. Like, look.
Like it's not that I thought he wouldn't be good. It's just like I did not anticipate him to be like an all-American lockdown.
Yeah, I don't think anybody saw that.
And I actually liked him at wide receiver. Like I like the transition to DB was like, okay, well, I mean, let's see. I
didn't trust it at first.
Yeah,
that one I think is amazing. What was it? RJ Moulton turned out to be a solid player that I didn't think would pan out.
I will say the thing with Mikey,
RJ was solid for a year, and then he regressed.
The thing with Mikey really makes me feel on this stuff, like even when I'm not like really impressed with a kid coming out of high school, if the coaches see it, I trust that they see something that maybe I'm not seeing, or they feel they can develop it into something because the track record's there that they've done it. So
of course, they're the coaches for a reason. Of course, but West fans, we have opinions and people who play the game. Like if the coaches see it, they see it. Like not even the ones that we see that we think are, they don't always pan out. So,
hey, Kinetic, didn't you guys have Travis Johnson's mom on yesterday?
Not yesterday. We had her on a couple weeks ago. Well, I wasn't.
Was it a couple weeks ago?
But I was in the chat.
Bro. He was just live with Sam Webb when his maid shit.
Yeah,
that's
cool. But she's really cool. She was really high. So high on Michigan. So let me ask you, because I've been hearing some stuff. She sort of mentioned something when she was on with Mays. Do you think there's any chance that Travis Johnson plays two sports at Michigan?
Oh, I don't know.
Because
basketball?
He does basketball too, yeah. And it got brought up on the show when she was on there with us. And I've heard other people say that it's something that he wants to do.
I've not heard or read anything.
Hey, it might be possible, but the one I think that's real, like probable, that could be probable is if we land Calvin Russell.
I haven't seen his basketball film.
Oh, that's how most people know him.
Yeah.
Like he just started. People said, bro, like Calvin Russell is a take based off purely potential. He hasn't even posted a 1,000-yard season yet.
This is just athleticism.
Like purely potential. Like he is extremely raw. Like Travis Johnson of the three that we're talking about is the most polished wide receiver.
Pull up the WBB post. Okay. Hold on. All right, so I'm gonna pull. Actually, so here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna pull Garrison up here because Garrison wanted to call me out. So let's see if
Gary.
let's see if today's the day I take an L, boys. Let's see if I'm not so sure I will, but Garrison,
how are we scoring this? Who's the referee, Johnny or the chat? Or what we doing?
First, all right. So I'm gonna bring Garrison up. I'll set the stage, and we'll let Garrison kind of tell me
what is this even about, bro?
Apparently, I misrepresented him, and I just, I'm not sure if I did, but we'll find out. All right. So,
God, bro.
Garrison, what up, brother? How we doing, man?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm good, man. Just got done with the show earlier. Had my nephew over here just going through there talking on it, but he's over there chilling now.
I thought you were live right now.
No, we moved to 7:30. But
we moved to 7:30. They know who the big dog is at 8.
No, I just know. Well, there's other Ohio State shows at 8, so it just makes sense in terms of our viewership.
I'm just teasing.
But no, so this is what happened. Okay, so and I'm not calling.
Well, let me set the stage, Garrison.
I'm not calling you out. Essentially.
Okay. Well, let me set the stage.
Yeah.
So,
oh my God.
Garrison proposed a question to me on Twitter regarding our quarterback room. And me and him, it appeared Garrison didn't quite think I was being entirely honest initially with my take.
You weren't.
I thought this was about the Asian girl.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
No, she is dirt ugly.
That's the follow up. Which you're crazy. But anyways, all right. So we'll get into that, Garrison.
Simp.
All right. So me and Garrison kind of went back and forth a little bit. As Garrison does, he likes the challenge.
As TJ does.
And then I brought it up Tuesday that, Garrison brought this quarterback concern that, he asked me on a scale 1 to 10, what is my concern level for Michigan's QB room? I said 0 because I don't have, just because Jake Garcia joined, I don't have any concern because Bryce Underwood is QB1. And as long as he maintains his health, he will be QB1 for the next 3 years. Brady Smeagol is going to be QB1 in 2028 after the Bryce Underwood hands the torch to him. Our QB room is just fine, and I have Mikey Keene backing up Bryce Underwood. If anything, maybe Bryce Underwood.
Mikey Keene's a good backup.
But maybe you said what? He's a good backup.
He's a good backup, bro. He has
very good
fucking shit ton of numbers.
He just has a turnover issue, but he's a very good quarterback who will fit very well in chip wins. So my concern level is not high because Jake Garcia, in my opinion, and I've said this from the beginning, I believe is third on the depth chart. Okay, so us adding him to just have added depth in the room was not. It was not concerning for me. If anything, it made complete sense because I understand.
You know why he's third, though, right?
Why is he third?
Because Davis Warren has an ACL.
Right. What I was going to say, Davis Warren's injured.
Bro, we have an injured quarterback room.
Okay, if Davis Warren's healthy, is Jake Garcia better than Davis Warren?
Fuck no.
I don't know.
Fuck no.
No. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Fuck no, bro.
Was Davis
Warren was pretty horrible last year.
Wait. Did you guys
gotta remember that was Davis Warren's first time starting a football game in like 5 years.
Have you guys watched Jake Garcia?
That's what I'm saying, bro. This man
he lost his job to Caden Hauser.
Davis Warren's better than him. He's better.
Thank you, bro.
Jake Garcia lost his job to Caden Hauser.
All right. Regardless, I'm not. I have my 2 quarterbacks who are going to be. I have my starter and I have my backup in case the starter is up by 20 points. They got to get the starter a breather with 10 minutes to go. Or 7 minutes, whatever, 5 minutes to go. All right. So I'm good. So yeah, I don't. So Garrison, I don't know. You tell me, where did I misrepresent you Monday night or Tuesday?
Yes. Where you misrepresented me. You said on Tuesday that I went out of my mouth was talking about Bryce Underwood. That's what you said. You said Garrison and other Buckeyes were talking about like this is a worry about Bryce. So
but were there not?
Wait, I did not. You said that.
Let me counter.
Go ahead.
Menace literally made it their show title.
That shit is crazy.
No, but we're not talking about them. We're talking about Garrison.
They got to get their views, bro. So this quick, baby.
Wasn't there a bunch of Buckeyes who made it seem as though
I don't care about them? You said Garrison. I don't care about them. You
Garrison
said Garrison
and other. All right. What I meant by this, Garrison, was.
Oh well, no. I let you set the stage.
Go ahead.
I have a bunch of tweets right here, and at no point that I say anything about having worry for Bryce. At no point.
Just because you deleted them doesn't mean they weren't there.
At no, I don't have to delete I don't have to delete tweets with TJ. At no point did I mention that.
Oh, you did delete a post.
No, I didn't. What post did I delete?
I'm looking at the Queen Jolene one. It says it was deleted.
Because I don't want to be a dick. So I'm talking about. But she is but ugly. But
what?
I'm dude, she's not cute. She's not cute. She's not cute.
Garrison and the white women
right here. So I said, but this is my problem. and then
you heard it here first, guys. Garrison doesn't like Asians.
Okay, and then there's this. And then there's this.
Let Garrison talk.
There's, and I told you this in that thread. Anyone that tells me with a true freshman quarterback starting on their team that they have no concerns, I think that person is flat out lying.
Okay, I don't have any. Here's why. Here's why I don't have any concerns. Here's why. Now, I'm aware of the liabilities we're going to encompass. I'm aware we're going to go through growing pains. Mm-hmm. Here's why I don't have any concerns, Garrison. Because I know if he's starting week 1, that is who we are riding with, regardless of outcome. I mean, even if he has a bad game, they're going to let him play through it.
It's true.
You know, like, so like that's what I mean by zero concerns. Like he's the guy for the next 3 years. It is what it is. And listen, I fully anticipate some 18-year-old moments.
Of course.
You know, and like it's gonna happen, and it may cost us a game. It may, but there could be that moment. I brought this up a lot, where there's gonna be a moment where Bryce Underwood leads this team to victory on a final drive or the second to last, whatever. There's gonna be that moment where he wills us to victory. When that happens, we're gonna see that in like.
Oh, Doreen, no one's talking about you. All right, what?
No, you said it. You said
I said her. I said that girl. That lady.
Garrison don't like Asians. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway,
I know that's what I heard.
We're gonna do. So, I love Lucy. What are you talking about?
All right, so Garrison, I think it is. All right, here's where I'll agree with you. You never directly said that Bryce.
And you know I love Bryce Underwood.
It seemed like you insinuated that because we brought in this quarterback, there was potential concern with the Underwood.
So all right, I can understand how that can come off. So I will tell you exactly what I was pointing out. First off, I've told you all the time, I have seen Bryce Underwood play live.
Me too.
Twice. I'm a fan of him. I am someone that comes from the MHSAA. I cover it. I played in it.
Garrison, what games did you go to?
I went to the last 2 playoff games because I have my.
But you were at how?
He was there with Hailgate. He just didn't tell me.
I have
further supporting Johnny's claim here.
I have a press pass, so I can go out there and get my one and stay in the stadium.
Wait, Garrison, you went to the Howell game?
Mm-hmm.
I was there.
Yeah, I was there, bro. I was up in the press box.
Oh,
he was there the same way he was at the spring game with us.
I really believe that there's no way you can look at a quarterback room, right, where you have a freshman quarterback. And I'm not here to say he's not talented. I am a fan of him. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I'm a fan of him. The same way, like you guys are talking about Mikey Sandstill earlier. Everyone, like most of my friends around me, they know Mike Sandstill is my favorite player in the NFL. He's one of my favorite Wolverines of all time. He's one of my favorite football players of all time. I think he was the best football player on your team, and if he could have been your wide receiver 1 and your CB1. In all honesty, he could have. He really could have. You guys let him do that.
Johnny, go ahead and remind us your theory here.
So, like, but my thing is that when you look at what you have at Bryce with Bryce Underwood as a true freshman quarterback, and then you look what's behind him, dude, that quarterback room is god awful. And I don't think there's any. And when I say concern, I mean the fact of like, he's a different body build, but I remember back in Braxton Miller's freshman season, dude, because we're running him, and he gets hurt. And then you got to throw that trash behind him, and so that's what I mean. A bunch of Wolverine fans got upset because I said it was a trash room when you guys had Bryce. Dude, Ohio State has had plenty of times like 2018, 2019, 2011, where we had a good starting quarterback, but the quarterback room was dog trash. So that's all I was saying about it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that.
So I guess like here's my position because like I feel like I don't know, maybe I don't
understand the Mikey Keene one, but everyone else I agree.
All right, so like here, I guess I have an NFL outlook. If my QB1, if something were to occur, like my seasoning could be looking good. I mean, I know like some teams like Texas have Arch Manning behind, Ewers, which obviously is great. But like, I guess I'm riding or dying with Underwood regardless. Although I'll say this too, but like, would you not disagree? All right, let me ask you this, Garrison. If Mikey Keene was our quarterback last season, do you think we're a playoff team?
No.
I do.
Gosh.
No.
I do.
Bro, quarterback.
If Mikey Keene's our quarterback last year,
win 2 games last year.
If Mikey Keene's our quarterback last year, we beat Indiana, we beat Illinois, we probably beat Washington. We're in the
I don't think Mikey to be honest with you guys, and like I said this on the show back then, on Scarlet and Blue show. If you guys had just let Davis Warren work through the season,
I agree with that.
I don't think you like what happens. But at the same time, when you talk about Mikey Keene, I think Mikey Keene is a tiny man. A tiny man. And
Godspeed.
And he doesn't have speed like that. And I don't think that he's that good
Kyler
a
Murray was
player.
a tiny man. Kyler Murray was a tiny man.
That's special.
God.
Kyler Murray runs like a toddler who stole his mother's phone. Come on.
Right there, bro.
All right, Gary. All right, let's move on to the next topic, okay? And then we'll Nick's joining us.
Real quick. How is us signing Jake Garcia any different than y'all signing the brick handler dude?
I have one more thing to add on this too.
It's literally just a depth move. I think people that are making it either one out to be something that it's not, it's stupid.
I wasn't making something that it's not. I'm
not saying you were. I'm saying you saw it though on both of them on Twitter.
Yeah, and I spoke out. I spoke against it. I told guys, "You all right, buddy? All right, you sleep." No, I just tell people like, dude, like I told Ohio State fans, I don't think it has anything to do with like anything wrong with Bryce Underwood. I didn't entertain anyone saying that. So,
all right, so let's get to
TJ. Guys, I have one more thing.
All right, go ahead.
Just real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
To your point, Garrison, everyone else out of that room, I agree. But the two, one has the more experience than the whole Ohio State quarterback room combined, and BU is going to be BU. But the reason why I'm not worried with those two is if you look what Chip Lindsey has done, even last year with a backup quarterback, it was a top 40 offense. And he has exactly what we have. Inexperienced at quarterback, 2 damn good running backs, mid-wide receivers. So I think that's our route. And they threw for 224 yards a game. That was more than our national championship run.
All right, so let's get to the next one here. So then you're taking shots at Uncle Larry.
Oh, Botox boy.
So yeah. All right, so let's share it. I wasn't gonna share, but since you brought it there. All right.
No, we don't have to do that. I don't want to disparage.
No, let's just talk it out real quick. All right. So I'm like, she's a good looking girl, bro.
Look at that guy.
You don't think
he looks like he belongs in the wax museum.
Bro, he's 80, dog.
I mean, he's 80. What do you expect?
Hey, so is my granddad. He looks more handsome than that.
Bro, he got melanin. Come on now.
Bro, well, he is 80. She's in her 30s. He's winning, dog. And she's
you know what? And that's
if
okay.
You don't think she's attractive? You're crazy, bro.
I don't.
Attractive.
I don't. I told you.
We already know.
I saw 10 more attractive. I saw 10 women this morning more attractive than her.
That's
bro,
yeah, but he's also an 80-year-old man,
which means he could have got better.
All right, that's saying a lot because Michigan has some mid-ass hoes. Excuse my language, man.
Whoa, what's happening here?
Juju. There's children.
Look, bro, I already told Garrison this, bro. The starter, bro. Michigan got the white Air Force and vape on deck starter kit girls, bro.
All right, first of all, let me just say this: Michigan has upped its game a little bit. Did you see the cheerleaders this past year? Their game was up, bro. I mean, I was actually.
No. Everyone knows, man. Listen, like you guys have all lived in the state of Michigan, correct? Everyone knows this. If you were to rank the universities, like the colleges and university in this state,
go to East Lansing.
Yeah, we know Michigan State. I don't just
go to East Lansing.
No. East Lansing, Grand Valley State.
Yes, sir.
I would go East Lansing, and then maybe
Grand Valley got
West.
some diversity out there. Boy.
Yeah, but you got to go to East Lansing. Who wants her to have a brain?
GVSU got some. Oof. Yeah.
No, I would go West.
I would like those.
No. Oh, you said what? Oh yeah, we like those. We like those. All
right, so anyways, that's where we are. We're not going to rank the college
QB. But I do have some real football stuff for you guys I am interested in.
Well,
it called
Saint
me
Nick is,
douchebags.
Saint Nick has
Oh,
blessed us
actually,
with his presence. I'd like to get his. What's going on, Nick? How we doing, buddy?
Not much, man. I think you guys are cutting out a lot. I think my internet's kind of fucked up right now. But can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you. You're good, man.
Okay, word. So yeah, man. I've heard you guys going over a few of the recruits that we're checking out. How did you end up ranking them? Like where's Calvin Russell? Some of those other guys. Like, how are you feeling about like Carter Meadows? Or did you guys like literally go?
We literally went through every single one. We went hit or miss.
Little Carter, OSU trying to sneak in that recruitment.
Okay. Was OSU, were they trying to like, have they been recruiting him this whole time, or is it just one of those they saw Michigan coming after him and
no, they just lost on everyone else.
Yeah, these guys
the truth, bro. Even look at Garrison, he knows, bro.
Wait. Y'all act like we didn't get sincere today.
Like, there's a linebacker.
No, he's an edge. Linebacker and edge.
Y'all playing him at edge?
He plays linebacker and edge.
Well, look, I told TJ, bro, I think y'all are about to land KJ, and he's better than Luke, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, we getting KJ.
He's better than Luke, bro. That's stiff old boy Luke. Pause.
Garrison, isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that a week ago, Will Fong, Garrison, gosh damn it, I'm speaking to you.
I'm sorry, Juju said something crazy.
Yo, I said pause, but you.
Sorry, TJ. What were you saying?
All right. Isn't it funny that a week ago, Steve Wilfong predicts Brady Marchese to flip to us, and then of course that 180 is the other way. Literally,
we got lockered, bro.
And then Ohio State fans are on our ass about that, and then literally 1 week later, you guys get the Wilfong special, bro.
Dude,
ain't that a bitch?
Dude,
hey, what's crazy is the same shit happened to Dylan Stewart.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
When you guys were predicted, I was like, shit. I know Juju's hard on him. Always a bull. I'm telling you, he's good. I like him.
Ooh.
I think he will be a 10 sack type of guy.
Ooh.
We gotta be honest about Luke, bro. Come on, bro.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
10 sacks.
Bro, he is Jack Sawyer. He is.
Thank you.
Thank you. No move.
That's not a compliment.
No.
Wait,
no fucking bend. He's
Luke,
stiff as
wait,
hell.
Whoa. Is Garrison telling the truth on Sawyer now?
Dude, no. All right, wait. Juju, question for you, buddy. Have I not been saying for a very long time now to a bunch of Ohio State fans, don't be surprised when he goes later in the round. And all these Ohio State fans are shocked.
Yeah, I will vouch for him. He said JTT over Jack Sawyer.
And I'm like, yeah, I'll take JTT over Jack every day of the week.
Jack is a set the edge guy. Exactly what Luke is going to be.
He's a linebacker, bro. He lost weight. He's a linebacker now.
I want to
But I remember. I don't remember the exact wording, Garrison. So excuse me for the exact wording, but. I remember on some show with you where you bristled when I said that Sawyer was not as good as Aiden Hutchinson.
No, I would have never laughed at that. I would have never laughed at that.
I mentioned I don't remember the exact wording.
Hutchinson is a top 5 defensive end in the last.
I don't remember the exact wording, and I don't remember if it was on this show or on Maze's show or something. But it was pre-draft. And I said something about that Hutch was way better than Sawyer, and you bristled at it like I was speaking.
If you said JTT, I probably did, but not Jack.
Garrison says pull the tape.
Even then, bro.
I think
Jack Sawyer. Jack Sawyer has no bend. He has no boobs. He has no boobs. He's not good at shedding blocks.
He don't have a real good motor. Like there's so much shit you can say about
him. He's just a football. He's a really good football player.
That's what Luke is.
He also gets triggered by football.
His brother is the same. He's just a football player.
Dude, he's slow as fuck too. By the way, that fumble he picked up against Texas, he barely made it to the end zone, and no one even touched it. I thought he was just gonna collapse.
OSU was offering upwards towards that for him. I was like, bro.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. I'm not.
They desperate.
Like any Ohio State fan that says we're not in bidding wars, they're lying. We do get in bidding wars. But my thing is, you do not get in bidding wars over a Luke Waffle.
Bro, that was crazy.
That's not a bidding war type of player.
And dude, that number, I'm not even lying to you. I wouldn't do the number that was like 1.2 million a year.
Bro, he overpaid. He wanted more than what our defensive ends get right now.
Wait, is that what's his nuts brother?
Yes, Owen. Yes.
Okay.
Which I think, in my opinion, is a better player than Luke. That's just
I was about to say it. I was just about to say it.
Bro,
Garrison, you know how I was like, I was big on Kyle McCord last year.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, your whole
like,
fan base was after the fact, but yeah,
bro. before he even
you were early. You were early.
I was a Kyle McCord supporter, and actually, the reason why is I wanted him to transfer to us. But I think Luke. I'm a Luke Wayful supporter. So we're gonna just like I'm a Kirk Cinetti supporter. So we'll see how it goes, boys. You know what I mean?
Real quick, TJ, what do you like about his game?
Luke, which one, Luke?
Yeah.
I think I would be real with you. I see Aiden Hutchinson in his game. That's why. I see.
Oh, how dare you! How dare you!
Wow,
son of a bitch, TJ! You son of a bitch! How dare you!
I'll tell you why. Because he has the quick first step. He has good closing speed.
Did you say he had a quick first step, TJ?
Guys, Aiden Hutchinson did not have moves coming out of high school. He was a bull rusher too. He had to develop those. Like Aiden Hutchinson
didn't really show out until
Aiden came from good. Aiden came from good genes too. So I don't know. He was going to be good no matter what. All right.
Yeah. We know. I mean, yes, but like,
listen, I
can't ride with you on this one, TJ.
Hey, first you said, buddy,
hurt his senior year as well.
Wait, hold on.
I'm telling you, Luke Wayful's a 10 sack guy. I'm calling it.
Look, I will eat crow like that. Motherfucker, he's got a slow get off. He's got no pass rush move.
Oh, he doesn't.
He's moving on pure athleticism, and that's just not gonna fly.
All right, well, we'll find out. Guess what, Juju? We got 3 years. We'll talk about it.
I'll eat crow if I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not a fan.
I want to give a shout out, and that's okay. If I take it out, I take it out. But Courtney Harper says, "How do we call in?" Okay, so there is a call-in link to call in, but here's the reality: we surpassed the hour. We're 78 away from a second hour. So unfortunately, we didn't get to the next hour. So we are not taking calls at this time. So we'll kind of wrap things up here a little bit, but all right, we'll kind of get some final thoughts here. Thank you, Courtney, for reaching out. But next Thursday, when I throw the call-in link, I'll throw the call-in link. Be sure to call in. We'll talk about whatever topic you want to hit on. All right, Nick, what else did you want to hit on, bro? And no rush either. Like, I know we're wrapping up here, but no rush. You know, what's your thoughts on anything you want to hit on before we get out of here?
Not a whole lot, man. I heard you guys, Garrison bumping his gums a little bit about Bryce Underwood. I can tell you very confidently, I am not worried at all. I couldn't be less worried, my guy. Couldn't be less worried. You're about to find out this fall too. That's what's funny. Your attitude's gonna change as the season goes along, dude. I'm telling you, by the time that game in November comes around, you're gonna be shaking. I promise you, you'll be shaking.
I think you're misconstruing what I was saying. I like Bryce. I'm a fan of Bryce. I think I think the only way a team fails with Bryce is because of the coaching. I think that's the only way you could fail with a kid like that.
No way.
That's why they went and got Chip Lindsey, man.
Yeah, there's no
experience
way,
OC. I have complete faith in our OC.
Campbell, bro. You can 100% fail with Kirk
Dude,
Campbell.
Okay, Michigan fans shouldn't even be slightly worried. It's literally impossible to be nearly as bad as the situation was last year.
And go down the line the whole show, bro. There's no way.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, if Bryce is that dude, I mean, they say he's on the same talent plane as Trevor Lawrence. What did Trevor Lawrence do his freshman year?
Better team,
do you have that talent?
I don't think he's going to put that up, but
obviously, I didn't say that we were going to win a chip this year.
I think
I think he lands between 2,800 and 300 and 3,000 passing yards.
We'll see. I mean, I was pretty excited to hear about the RPOs and QB runs they're installing in the offense for him.
I mean, it would be a crime not to.
I know.
Yeah, but I think I kind of agree with Dom on this though. Like I'm all for him putting the RPOs in the playbook. I just don't want him to live and die by the RPO.
Well, we'll see.
I mean, more or less, that's what you get when you in a power spread. I mean, it's a lot. It's on RPO. I mean, you're still gonna have your 12 personnel, but I mean, if we want to evolve, that's it. The RPO is evolving.
Yeah. All right, Kinetic, give us your final thoughts here, brother.
I mean, final thoughts. I think that we're sitting in a really good spot. I think in the next couple weeks we're going to have a bunch of fireworks as far as these visits and commitments go. So keep your eyes open. Social media, Kinetic 615 everywhere. And for those that didn't catch it, check out the interview we did with Alistair Vallejo on Tuesday night over on the Maze Madman channel.
Yeah, man. I watched the interview. I love that he's embracing the Mason Graham.
He's gonna wear 56, ain't he?
Yeah, well, that's what he wore in high school. I don't know if he's gonna carry it over to college, but
I don't think we have a 56.
Well, we'll see. Juju, final thoughts here, brother?
I think I'm confident. I'm ready to make a prediction now. I think our offense is gonna be top 60 in the country this year.
Top 60, so, okay.
I'm standing firm on that.
Garrison's like, right.
You can write that down and book it, bro. I think we are going to be top 60. I think this offense reminds me a lot.
Garrison, put my name next to that. Top 60.
Top 60. I think it's a great... You got to go to 50, bro. We got to go to 50.
I'm going top 60.
Can I get it 30? Can I get it 30?
No.
I ain't getting it 30. I just
poverty.
Bro, if this man he's produced everywhere. I think Chip Lindsey's like worst offense since 2017 is 79th in the country. So I think it's a massive improvement, and our schedule was crazy ass. So
yeah. All right, Garrison, give us your final thoughts.
I just found out that Spyro finally he went and followed me today. Just saw that.
Oh wow! Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure he likes you, man. I mean,
I wasn't sure. Did you? TJ, did you see my Michigan's 1997 championship post?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. You're insane.
Hey, listen, there was a bunch of Wolverine fans that actually commented on it and say it's pretty funny. That's your guys.
Oh, you know, I actually did see that. I'm sorry, I did see that. My bad.
That's hilarious. But no, I'll tell you what. So I've been looking at some of the other Big Ten teams, kind of like trying to see what's going on around the landscape of it. Also with some of the players. One of the players. This is the Wolverine show. This is the Wolverine show. So I'll tell you guys this and all your people in the chat. I do have one person, first team, all Big Ten on the offense. Do you know who it is from the University of Michigan?
Sprague.
You're gonna say Jordan Marshall?
No, it's Sprague.
Andrew Sprague. I have him. I have him as first team All Big Ten, and then I have him. I haven't put him as All American yet. I'm thinking about.
I'm sorry, Garrison. I'm sorry, Garrison. I'm sorry, Garrison. But Justice Haynes and Jordan Marshall are way better than Penn State's running back room. I don't care what. That's fine that you think that. But
I
think it's going to bear out by the end of the season.
If you really want to get down to the metrics, Justice Haynes was Alabama's best running back.
No, I no. Like, if you ask me which one has more talent, I would tell you your guys' duo has more talent. But at the same time, I think you have to realize why those two are still up there, and just how I think Nick Singleton. I think Nick Singleton is the best of those four running backs. I mean, I don't understand that you said
I agree with Nick.
I understand that you guys think that you should have been ahead of Texas, but Texas has three really one's come up with injury. But Texas
hold on, Garrison. I never said we should be ahead of Texas. I think Texas should have been above Penn State, and I'm saying we should have been ahead of Penn State.
CJ Bass is a motherfucker, but
but otherwise, guys, look, you all have a wonderful evening. Have a good weekend. Oh, geez, Louise, what's up? But
Garrison, when are you and Bryce still doing shows? When is that going to come back?
We're probably going to start that back up at the start of the season.
Okay.
Hey, Garrison, bro.
Yeah, we're very busy. Huh?
Don't let us get Hyder. Because
listen, we ain't getting them.
Look, hear me out. Because then I think we will have the best in the future. We'll have the best trio with Marshall, Hyder, and JP. It's all potential. It's all based on prediction.
Okay. I'll give you a counter one. Okay. I'll come back to you. We will, because I do think you're right on that. I gotta see what Bo Jackson looks like first.
That's the one. I do agree there. He's the one that I'm like, that kid he's good, bro.
Yeah, like him. We still got Turbo back there, so and of course James Peoples, but Mr. J.K. Dobbins 2.0. But all right,
stop.
All right, Garrison. Good chat, man.
Wait. I just heard TJ call Buddy Luke Waffle 800.
Okay. All right.
No. Chill. I didn't say he was Aiden Hutchinson. I said he plays similar to Aiden Hutchinson.
He doesn't play similar to Aiden Hutchinson
Yes,
at
he
all,
does.
bro. You're wrong on this one.
Bro, all right, fuck it. We're
Luke
pulling the
has
tape
no
up. You're
motor,
wrong.
bro.
You guys are fucking wrong, dude. I'm telling you, fine. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna live and die on this hill now. We're now making an anthill into a mountain. Is what we're gonna
How have you pushed me onto the same side of a football argument with
Don't
Garrison?
make me get a Luke Wayful
Hey,
jersey.
look. I do think Luke will
You
have
get a
success.
USC jersey?
I
I'll
think
fucking
Luke will
do
have
it.
success simply because
Out of spite.
USC runs our scheme. So I do think it's going to set
It
him up
does
for
run our
success.
scheme.
TJ, settle down, bro.
Watch his film. No, listen. This
Bro,
is a
we
10
are.
sack.
I don't know what
If
you
he committed
mean.
to Michigan, we'd be going fucking nuts. This is a good player.
Bro, Carter Meadows
He is
has
similar to
way
Aiden
more
Hudson. I don't give a
potential
fuck.
than
He's
this.
similar to Aiden Hudson. And it ain't because he's white either, because he plays similar.
This is crazy,
Sure.
bro. There's a nasty thing.
I don't give a damn.
Okay. So TJ, you would take him over Carter Meadows.
No, I never
Hold
said
on,
that.
hold on.
I like
We're-
Carter Meadows more.
We haven't heard where Johnny sits on this. Are you on TJ's side of this, or are you with the rest of us on this Wayful kid?
Yeah, I'm not buying that yet, TJ.
Yeah, you also didn't buy Adrian Peterson.
Like he's a
We
dude. He's
found out
a
we're getting
big.
18.
Hey, don't
Not
bring up
Adrian
Adrian
He's
Peterson.
a big
Don't-
Adrian Peterson. You guys see he's fighting people?
Don't
He's a
bring
big
up
guy.
Yeah, I
Adrian
did see
Peterson
that, bro.
today.
He like
Today's
punches
not the
someone in
day.
the restaurant.
I'll tell you who he reminds me of.
Look at that
So
Aiden Hudson.
when I was in high school, there was a running back.
Nah,
in my
hell
town
no.
called,
Yes, it
there was a
is.
running back in my
Hell
town
no,
called
bro.
Andre Davis. He was 6'2", 245 pounds, ran a 4.5. The dude just couldn't, but he ran soft. Like there's just something about him you don't like, and there's something about Luke Waffle.
Yeah, bro.
I just
It's just
don't
a
like.
nick, bro. And a little niche that
I
just
love his
don't.
game. Get the fuck out of here.
Bro,
love his game.
he's a freak athlete in high school.
Right, bro. He's just stronger than everyone right now, bro.
Bro, if we had him, we'd be
Yeah,
going nuts. I'm not. No, listen. If he committed to Michigan, we'd be going nuts.
I would
wanna
not,
hear it.
bro. You got me. No, don't put me on that.
Juju, you'd be fucking celebrating with Henny.
Yeah, I'm pouring the Henny out, bro.
You'd be
I might-
hydrating with Henny,
hey, you right.
Juju.
TJ, I might drink Henny, but for the wrong reasons.
All right, hey, guess what? We got the next 3 years, or I guess 4 years. We'll figure it out, boys. All right. Well, guess what? I'm doing my line in the sand. I think Luke Wayful's gonna be a 10 sack player, and I think he's gonna be a big
Holy
time.
shit! 10
I think he's gonna be a
sacks?
future first round pick, 10 sack player.
In the Big Ten?
TJ, bro, come on, man. It's not too late to turn around and save your
Nope.
reputation. Don't
The
do it,
guy,
bro.
the guy that we
Nope.
got, Tariq Boney, is going to be better than dude.
Hey, Jag Sawyer's gonna go to the Hall of Fame too, guys. Yeah.
All right, whatever. All right, so MGO Blue 1337 499 super chat. Thank you very much. Says I'd like an extra large order of roasted Buckeyes after the Clown Hammer drops and our commit start. Don't worry, when the verdict or the announcement of whatever the NCAA comes up with after, they announce everything publicly, one side is going to win. It's either
I got 2 questions for you, TJ.
All right, go.
Do you think that if the hammer comes down and there's nothing serious in it, that the Ohio State Buckeye fans turn on Scoop? And the second question is, what is more
NCAA?
Who is more annoying, the Scoop acolytes or the Neff attack bots?
Oh, yeah, don't even do it. Don't bring me into this. I don't even want to talk about it, bro.
Well, you want to talk about Neff?
That 4 hours that we went through with the Neff bots was fucking something, dude. I'll just say that. I was like, where did this come from? Where did this come from, bro? But anyways,
wait, is your guys Penn State bot? Was he here today?
No, he's on here. He's on the.
I don't like that. But I'll tell you what, I
Garrison?
don't like that he was here. He was on your guys' show and I wasn't there. Now that I'm here, he decided not to show. Because I'm not the bot.
It's a crazy
Like,
coincidence.
This thing with
and shout out to
Garrison
my
is
boy
the same
Johnny.
thing. This
Shout out
thing
to my
with
boy
Garrison
Johnny.
is the same thing as Chad Gable and the luchador he's playing right now, but acting like it's not him.
No, shout out to Johnny because Johnny, I did listen to your car live, and you said on there, man, Garrison wouldn't waste his time doing that. He'll tell you what he wants to your face. So that's my man Johnny be protecting me, man. That's my dog.
It's true. It's
know,
true.
he know.
I ain't gonna lie now.
Penn State bot me.
I mean, he's not in the chat when you're on.
I would be like a Rutgers bot, not a Penn State bot.
Garrison, I want to ask you. Well, of course you would, because Ohio State works with Rutgers, don't they? With Excel sheets.
That's
I can't confirm nor deny.
Anyway, I'm just messing with you. All right, so we have fun with it, Honest question though. Let's say there's no loss of wins, no loss of titles, no postseason ban, no loss of national championship. Do you think the Ohio State fan base turns on Buckeye Scoop a little bit? Maybe turns not the right word, but do you think they distance themselves more, or do you think they still follow him like they do? I mean, he does. Listen, I mentioned this. One thing he does a great job of is he has a community of Buckeyes who follow what he says.
It's a cult following, bro. It's cult like.
I don't deny. But
dude, okay,
they're going crazy, bro.
When a fan base like Ohio State has been sold that bill of goods, the whole cheating thing and blown it up, dude, every time we win from here on out, they're gonna claim cheating from here on out. I promise you. Like they're never gonna give it up no matter what.
Do you think the Buckeye fans will like kind of, because a lot of them really believe the position he has.
I do think you're going to find a portion of people that do, because I mean, listen, man, like you guys know how I feel about like on my show. Like I'm always going to go out there. I'm never going to purposely go out there and just lie to people, right? I'm going to always try and give you my honest opinion on what's going on and how I've always said. I don't think there's going to be some type of hammer. I do think if that happens, you're going to have some people that probably turn on him, and they're probably their network. But at the same time, he's been covering football for a long time now. I mean, the guy knows he has a following also because he covers the sport, he covers the team well. But when I have watched him for a long time too, but I will be honest and say that when you consistently make your channel about something like this, where there's really no evidence on either side of what's going to happen, you now like you engulf yourself in that, man. You got to die with that. You got to die with that lie, and that's why I never went off the edge with it. I mean, that's why I stopped talking about it for a long time, because I didn't want to talk. I don't know.
Fair enough. You know what's interesting, Garrison? Here's the truth. Whenever this comes out, one side's not gonna let the other one live down. Whatever side it favors. If it favors the rival position, then we're gonna get cooked for the next 5 to 10 years. If it favors our position, we are going to hold this over your guys' head for so long. Yeah, I mean, the truth is, Garrison, there's going to be Buckeyes who didn't hold the hammer position, but they're going to be brought into it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So just we'll see though. We're going to find out where it goes.
DJ, you better not hold back, bro. You better not hold back when the time comes.
I promise. Here's what I promised our community. If it's in our favor, we're going live, and it's receipt season. We're cooking Buckeyes.
The title of the show will be massive.
Massive breaking news.
Yeah, massive breaking news.
DJ, as you're pulling receipts, you gotta have Penny.
Hey, so Garrison, when that happens, when the show goes live, massive breaking news about the hammer. Even if it's in our favor, are you going to be around, or are you going to be at dinner again? And
no, as soon as it drops, I'm probably going to do a video on it, or I'll probably join you guys. Fully cover it, like whatever their.
I'm just saying, because you said that about the game back in November, and we couldn't find you.
No, well, that's because I was with my family, and you guys are my family. So
what? But what the hell? You were not your
family. You're my college wife, but no. I mean, what you want me to tell you that I was sitting there eating my turkey, crying? Is that like you want the facts? You want the truth?
I wanted you as soon as it happened.
I wanted you to get up in here and talk with us,
bro. I went down to the basement and sat in the dark for 30 minutes. I wasn't talking to anybody.
That's what I thought. That's what
you should have posted that.
And then my girlfriend at the time tried to talk to me. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, she wilding for that.
What's wrong with you? Before I go, I'll tell you another time when like some other girl I dated. This was during the Georgia game, and I didn't watch the kick. All I heard was what happened. I went to my room, sat in the dark, and she wants to ask me, because our friends had a table at the club. Asked me if I was ready to go.
You ready, babe?
Hey, TJ, that comment from Ralph.
I'm wearing my suit. I'm about to go sit in the shower and cry.
It's just a game, Dave. Come on. Let's go.
What's the timeline? What's the timeline on that, TJ? What are we looking at now? Or we get some word on it?
Oh, I'm sorry,
days,
for
right?
the announcement.
60, 90 days.
30
Yeah.
30 to 90. 30 to 90.
30 to 90. Jeez.
Now, so Ralph says, and this is the interview. Now, I missed the interview, but I had some people like send me snippets. Here's another one for you guys. Sam Webb showed it. Thank you, Ralph, by the way. Sam Webb showed today what Warde said. I can't give details on the hearing. Sam then asked Warde, is vacated wins or vacated titles in the punishment? Warde said no.
That's not how it happened. No. That's not how it happened. Nope. Ralph is lying. Ralph is being very disingenuous. So I watched it. So
I haven't.
So in the moment, right? It's really awkward to watch. It's really awkward to watch.
Do we know the timestamp? Because I'll play it. We could all watch it.
I might have it. Hold up.
All right, how about this? Let me see if I can pull it up.
All right. Well, he's.
I want to see this. If you guys find it, I want to see this.
So like he's sitting there, like Sam is like tiptoeing around the question, right? And like looking the other way, kind of like this.
Give me a timestamp.
I don't have the timestamp. I just have the clip.
Do we know it's like towards the end, or what are we talking? Like, do we?
I would assume so. I'm sure someone has it in there, like in the. One second, but I'm sitting there, and then Warde didn't just say no with all caps. He goes, as of right now, same as the answer as last time. There's been nothing that's been brought to me about that. It wasn't some strong answer. It was really awkward to watch.
But that's because they're not supposed to leak anything from what happened at the meeting. Like he's trying to
mark 10 minutes. Let's see. We'll start at 25.
Yeah, I want to see this.
We'll start at 25 and see where we're at. Okay. Well, 10 minutes is a long ass time though. Shout out to Sam Webb though for doing these, and shout out to Warde Manuel too for doing these. I think these are good for him to be transparent like this.
It is.
All look at these rules and say, "Hey, we are in good faith, gonna follow these rules." There's this. We have this $20.5 million rev share. We are going to adhere.
Meetings with my colleagues across the league, in some meetings that we've had nationally. I was the chair of the FBSAD Association, and for the last couple of years, recently. But there, and then they say, "But I'm worried that others won't," and others are not defined.
You ain't there yet,
and it's just agreement that has been blessed by a federal judge.
Other institutions deal based on how those other institutions have said how they think Michigan deals. So because of that, I feel like when you talk about how you think these other institutions are going to deal, that we are getting the absolute candor from you. And if you physically inform on one another, to basically tell on one another, and
the plan is to enact an investigative system that is much more, when you get to the student athletes, they have
DM. Check your DM.
All right, hold up.
Opportunity.
I have it right there.
To have a hearing and to have arbitration around any cases related to them. So student athletes.
All right, hold on. So it's this clip here, Garrison?
Mm-hmm. How about this? In our last meeting, you didn't comment on the infractions case. You did comment on what you hadn't talked about. And what you hadn't talked about was at that time, you hadn't talked about being banned from any postseason. You hadn't talked about vacation of any records. Has anything changed along those lines?
Not from my perspective, no.
How about this?
That was his
answer. So this is not from my perspective. I mean,
that's just to give himself plausibility. That's all that is.
You see how awkward it looks, bro? It's not a strong.
That's because he's trying not to break the order that was given to him at the meeting.
Yeah, they can't talk about it. Sam was trying to figure out a way to.
Wait a second. Who edited that video?
Yeah, Sam was trying to he was trying to word it to where he could get something without getting Warde also in trouble because Warde can't talk about it.
Wait, where'd you get it? Who edited that video?
Okay,
It was a Buckeye. Wasn't there a state fan?
It's intrinsic. He's a Buckeye.
Dude, I'm sorry, bro, but that is one of the most pathetic things.
Well, Nick, if your fan base did it, you wouldn't say that. So I don't really know how much I can take to it.
No, seriously. If our fan base, if I saw one of our fans obsessing over that, like that is OCD to the highest level, dude. I promise you, I would still think it's weird and call it out.
It is the offseason, Nick, and they got nothing better to do right now, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
Except have a top 3 class. That's all.
Garrison, would you agree that the game back in November was heavily decided by the kickers on both sides?
Yeah, I do. I mean, at the end of the day, I do believe we lost because of our kicker.
Okay, and we've lovingly given Dominic Zavada the nickname Darth Zavada.
Dominic Zavada, he's one of the best college kickers I've ever seen.
Did you see that he now has a 5-star Padawan apprentice?
Yeah, I tagged TJ in it. That's a crap.
TJ had a hilarious comment or a hilarious post, if I could find it. But essentially, he was saying that watch this dude hit 250 yarders and beat Ohio State. But
that's what it said. Yeah,
it was hilarious. And I like to say, like, that's the thing. Like, I've been actually thinking about this a lot because, like, I made a post saying, "Oh, this is when Diego Rivera made that comment about the SEC." I was like, this is an
hate watch all season.
Yeah, dude, this is an opportunity for Michigan fans and Ohio State fans to actually unite on something here. And they actually did.
There's only 2 times that Michigan fans and Ohio State fans can unite, and that's when someone attacks the Big Ten from another conference like the SEC, and when someone tries to act like our rivalry is not the best rivalry.
Or Notre Dame.
Okay, I do want to comment on that, dude. What is up with some of this ridiculous lack of self-awareness? How did no one question it? How would you say that with a straight face? I still that just blows my fucking mind.
So what?
He's had an inflated ego since they beat Alabama last year.
There's a mentality in the SEC that it's just a bit like these coaches tell these kids that this is the best conference. You're playing against the best talent. You're going to be prepared for the NFL. But the reality is, and if you look at last season, the Big Ten owned the SEC. I mean, the way Brett Bielema literally took Shane Beamer to school in that game, he made Shane Beamer look like a high school coach. He was fooling with him on the sideline, man. If anyone wants to watch the highlights of that, like look at what Brett Bielema, Shane Beamer was freaking out because Brett Bielema was like just in his head.
Hey, bro, Jet Washington committed to Oregon.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys. All right. So my point being is, so this one thing I think needs to be said, and we'll get out of here, Johnny. I know, fucking Garrison, you're supposed to stay, by the way, but you can. I want you to listen to it in the background. Oh, you're back. Oh, you're back. Okay.
Can we get some Go Blues in the chat for TJ and Johnny here taking the show an extra 30 minutes?
Man.
The cutoff time.
Well, we love the people, but I just wanted to say this. I was thinking like the banter between the Buckeyes and the Michigan fans. It's a sport, and people need to. It needs to be a sport and not ever get personal or reach a level where it's just an unhealthy place. Like I think people need to have thick skin and not take things so personal when the rivals are bantering. Like it's fun. It's fun to rattle cages. It's fun to talk shit. There is a line like anything that can be crossed. But like one of the things I want to stress here, and that's why we have you on, Garrison, is like I'm trying to show that you can disagree with Buckeyes, but still, have a relationship that's healthy, And I've just been thinking about it. Like, I just feel like people don't look at a rivalry like they should. And the rivalry really should be, it's a sport to banter. Like bantering amongst rivals is a sport in itself, not to be taken personally, but to have fun with,
but if it gets taken off because, if you can talk trash, you don't mind it. You got the thick skin. I give it to you. You give it back. I don't want to hear no pause. Yeah, I said it was wild. But you go back and forth, and it's all cool because we just talking trash. It's football. That's what we do.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you can't talk trash, then you get in your feelings, and then it gets personal. Oh, I bet your mom don't got a good job, or I bet you have a bad job, or I bet this. It gets personal, and that's why.
Or Jolene's ugly. Like what?
Well, and that's the thing is like I've got a ton of friends of mine friends of mine that are Buckeyes that I love two different aspects of that. Like I love actually sitting down and being able to have real conversations about the game and the two teams and the matchup every year. And that's one reason I hate all this. I hated it when all the stuff happened with the Tattoo Gate thing. I hated it. I hate all this stuff going on with the cheating now because it takes away the ability for a lot of the fan bases to have actual conversations about the game, about the players, about the plays that were made. Because anytime that someone is losing a debate, they just resort to, well, what about when y'all's team did this? And it just becomes a thing. Like it's not even a conversation anymore. It's fun on the other side, the trash talk and the sending each other stupid memes and stupid clips of stuff and enjoying it. Like that's supposed to be fun. But it's just like it's like how people get with politics now. It's like if you don't agree with me, then I'm gonna dehumanize you and call you all these names and treat you like you're less than me and that way your opinion doesn't matter and I can disregard your opinion. It's just stupid, man. Like be respectful and have fun with it.
Yeah. So one of the things I want to strive and I'm going to push and hopefully maybe it makes a difference. Maybe it won't, but we need to bring the sport back to banter and stop taking that shit too personal and have some thick fucking skin. Because I think
been bantering like crazy. I ain't had no problem.
Wait a second.
I said I've been bantering for 4 years straight. I ain't had a problem.
And that's why I brought you on, Johnny. You're one of the best in the game, bro. But all right, boys, that's our show. We went an extra 30 minutes today because we love doing this. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate everyone who came on. Nick, you're always welcome to come on. Don't ever think you can't call in, by the way. You're always like, oh, can I call? Yes, you are one of our.
No, it's good. It's honestly, bro, it's my internet's been fucking up lately. I don't know exactly what the issue is.
You sound good, man.
Okay. Well, that's a first for a while. I'm surprised it's held up this long, but it is what it is. So, but no, man, I appreciate you taking my call. So it was a good show, fun show.
Yeah, definitely, boys. You know, let's stay tuned this weekend. We should get some things leaking out of Victor's weekend, likely more Sunday than Saturday, and more likely Monday. But let's see how that goes. Let's enjoy the ride, boys. We should have a good 3 to 4 weeks here. Let's have fun with that. So appreciate everyone who watched the show, liked it, subscribed, all of that. We are at 11,000 subscribers now, so that's cool. I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, I know it was cool. We did it. It occurred live on Tuesday, which was awesome.
And y'all go make sure you guys are checking out Garrison's channels, the Scarlet and Blue Show, the Voice of College Football, Ohio State. Check out Johnny Olden's channels. I don't have really my own channel, but go over to Maze Madman, give him some love.
You're part of the Maze Madman family, bro. It's like that is your channel, you know.
But support the community, support the Avengers and our sidekick Garrison.
Let's give a shout out to
I'm Kane, the Conqueror.
Did you call Garrison
no, he's Dr. Doom. He's Dr. Doom.
I'll take that. I'll take that too.
I was gonna say, and also, you know, Maze Madman and Co. I'm gonna be real. Their guest list lately has been great.
Crazy.
So, and if Orlando Vallejo is still watching, hey, shout out to you, man. Thanks for watching.
Hey, they told us it's Vallejo.
Vallejo. Okay, we'll work on it.
And also, subscribe to Thunder Redmond. If you're not subscribed to Thunder Redmond, go subscribe to Big Tim. It's not Little Tim. That's Big Tim. Now. And we about to get him to 1,000. Let's get him to 1,000.
Tim's leading the charge to fight back against Diego Pavia. He took that personal.
Yes, he did take it personally. All right, boys. Appreciate everybody. And as you guys know, it is always
go Blue. OH.